So whenever I would talk about this case with other people, their first question was, well, then why do they just don't provide the prescription drug benefit at all? Don't give any benefit to your employees at all, and then you'll get out from under that requirement. But the Catholic institution in that case insisted that alongside its view that it couldn't subsidize the use of the procurement of contraceptives by its employees, at the same time it insisted that as a matter of social justice, it provide prescription drug benefits to its employees. And throughout the litigation, the California Supreme Court especially, there was a certain cynicism about that argument that you saw repeatedly in the courts, that, well, that couldn't really be a religiously, seriously held belief. They took the contraception thing fine, but the idea that it was somehow a requirement of a Catholic institution to provide this benefit to its employees, there was always a certain measure of cynicism about it. Well, so we at Williams and Connolly became involved when we sought the U.S. Supreme Court to review the ruling of the California Supreme Court, which had sided in favor of the state, and we were unsuccessful. The Supreme Court rejected they didn't even agree to hear the case. But our argument was that we've come a long way. I mean, you know, historically, culturally, you can say we've come a long way from a period in which, in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s, in which things, something like abortion or contraception was in Griswold versus Connecticut, which was a 1968 case holding that there was a constitutional right for access to contraceptives by married couples in Connecticut. We've come a long way from a case like that to the view now where it's constitutionally permissible to require a religious employer to subsidize that conduct. And again, whether it involves contraception or not should not be the primary issue. It's the threat to institutional autonomy and conscience that is at the heart of the question, right?